Hey Cancer, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for February 28, 2024. This is for Cancer. Last shuffle for Cancer. Here is the last shuffle. So we have Milestone and Loving Man. And this is talking about how something eventually it would have reached this. Someone's actions would have eventually resulted in this. Like it was always going to get to this point. This person may have been all action, all speaking. And they're talking about someone in your space, but they're also talking about this milestone is that you would eventually have reconciled with someone or celebrated a new beginning. One thing is for certain, there's something that you just started. For some of you, this could be career or job. For a lot of you, this could be like a new relationship altogether, like a romantic relationship or new friends. But this is also speaking, this is speaking also about walking away from a toxic connection, but reconnecting. There's a reconnection here. The milestone is that you would have always reconnected. With Three of Cups, Ace of Wands, Devil, and Eight of Cups. For a lot of you, this would have always happened, rather. This would be something that would always have happened, is that there would have been a new, like a spark. Like you guys, whatever bond you have, it's like it can't be broken. Okay, there's some bond here that's like, we can't be broken here. The Loving Man is the Moon and Five of Pentacles. This is a person who does not have to, it's not gender specific. This is someone who is an action person. This is someone who does things first. They're a catalyst. They start stuff. This is someone who comes out of left field with needs. This is, you know what I mean? They always need something. And I don't know what's going on with my throat. Sorry about that. It may be that they're really terrible at communicating for my voice to be doing this, because I was fine until I got to this point, I swear. But they may have a hard time communicating. They may be terrible at it and very confusing. You never know where they're coming from. You don't know what they're talking about. This is someone that it's almost as though eventually people were going to walk away from this person, and it's like you would eventually have just completely washed your hands of the situation for them to figure out what their glitch is, as the kids say, right? This is a young man that used to say that's your problem, that's your issue, that's your glitch, and I used to crack up. But this is something that this person has some sort of thing going on with them, and you would eventually have had to walk away for them to figure it out. The Loving Woman is Seven of Swords and Nine of Wands. This is also someone who is not being honest about this is someone who draws you in, not gender specific. Loving Woman energy is completely different. They don't act, they don't push, they don't start anything. What they do is do little things around you to cause you to turn to them, to attract attention. So this would be someone who is like they're not really honest about how much they either do, like they do or don't do. So this would be someone who is always like a victim. They're always they're not really the victim, but they always turn it around to be the victim in your space. And eventually, this is an energy of eventually you would have gotten really tired of this, because it seems like for this to come up, this looks like could be the same person. If it is, it's always like they don't, something's not enough, people aren't giving them enough, or they don't, there's something that's not enough, and they're always victimized. This is someone who's always making up a story or not being honest about something, and all of a sudden they're the victim. And you know, I got all this to do and that to do, and there's really nothing to do. They're just wearing themselves out, and they wear other people out. And this is someone that you would walk away from. You'd get tired of this after a while and walk away from it. It looks like you there's still something about reconnecting with them, which is because of it's like they're showing a toxic bond with these people or this person. As they reel you in by telling you foolishness. I had to do that and I had to do that, and I just it's like so much, and nobody ever helps me, and I don't ever have enough. They don't ever give me anything for it, and you're just like drinking it in, and after a while they're saying you would have eventually seen right through this and got sick of them. Victim mentality is 9 of Pentacles and death. So this is an awareness of your own, that you're like, why is it that it's like I can never do enough for this person or these people. I can never do enough for them. Okay? You always feel like you may feel codependent on trying to help, or codependent on trying to provide something or be good enough, because it's like if this person's never satisfied and it seems like they're always coming to you with something, then if they're always in need and you're helping them, then you're not doing enough. You know what I mean? This energy is infectious. It's like tar. It's sticky. And if like that's something that people, we don't really recognize enough of is that when other people are in that energy of like lack and poverty and you're attached to them, then it's like you're never doing enough to satisfy this person. No matter what you do, they're always going to find another reason to complain. And it just looks like now you're in this place of like, I always have to be alone because I do better alone, because when I'm around this person I feel like I'm not enough. I feel like I'm not doing enough. I feel like something's wrong with me all the time. I'm always exhausted when I'm finished dealing with them, right? Spirit is telling you you would have eventually reached this point regardless, because if that's the case, if that's a milestone, then that means that they weren't changing and they're not going to change anytime soon. Or that means that there's some little progress, that it's like time to walk away and not walk away permanently. They're not showing like, oh, this is it, don't ever talk to them again, but more of a, I'm just going to give you some time to simmer and see what you pour in them cups. I'll be back, kind of thing. I'll see what you got. What did you mix? I'll be back later when I think you're done, because this ain't it. I'm not going to be worn out because you're wearing yourself out. Now you misery loves company. You must spread this. No. You could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Cancer or Scorpio. Another Cancer rather, or Scorpio. If you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.